One thing, like 3.5 days with two just brilliant beings. I actually took notes, which I don't usually take in class anymore. And I actually took a lot of notes. And I'm also aware this is a class that I'm gonna, like the recordings of it, I have to listen to at least 100 more times. There's so much in it, and every single time I will hear more and something different, and I will hear it in a different way. Really, there's not really one specific thing. There's so much, and it's so much about even, I use a lot of the Access Consciousness tools. I be a lot of them. They're in my daily life. I really become the tools. And this class made me realize how much I'm not being them. And how many questions I'm asking and how much I'm not asking questions. Or the questions are coming from some kind of a point of view or some kind of a result or standard that I have. And that was probably one of the biggest things, is the standards that I have of myself and how I can't meet them, or how I strive to meet them. And those are all fixed points of view. Those are all, I forget the word because I'm completely brain dead, but that's what happens in class. But yeah, they're all conclusions. And so when you ask a question based from a conclusion, you can only go so far. And that's where Chitisa and Stephen are living physical examples right in front of you of being a question that is a true question, where it's not about the answer. You don't try to answer it. It's just a question, and you get to ask it to blow everything open and actually ask a question and wonder and become the question. And just wow. They really are a living invitation to being the question. And that's one thing, like even I had the pleasure of hosting them for the class, and the entire process while hosting them was this constant, hey, let's ask a question here. Hey, let's use these tools that we're teaching in practice, like right then and there. And it was really cool and really refreshing to be like, oh, right, we can destroy and uncreate a relationship, and it actually changes everything, and we get to create new. And if we destroy and uncreate everything we're attached to with what we've just created, we start all over again and we create completely new. And they be those tools. They be the question. And in everything they do and everything they be, that is one of the most brilliant examples. And between the two of them, like the duo really, and the admiration and respect they have for each other, and the gift that they be in facilitating together, and the pure simplicity that they create with how you can change your lives, and the tools that you can use to change your lives, and really any aspect of your life. Like whatever they talk about, and a lot of it is from a business background, but you can apply it to absolutely anything and everything. That's the beauty of it, and they make it so simple, and they make it so easy that you walk away from the class with tools in hand to actually create what it is you want to create, or change what it is that you want to change. The Bowmans are actually probably a wonderful place to start, in the sense that they actually will show you how easy it is, without having to know more, without thinking that you need to know more about the tools, or like of Access Consciousness, or more in depth or anything. You come for like a day, an evening even, like if you're doing one of their intros, or a 2-day class, or whatever they have going on, and you walk home with a huge amount of tools that you can apply to your life right then and there. So it's so pragmatic, it's so practical, and it's not a 12-step program, but it's like a 1 or 2-step program. It's really easy, and you can change anything.